Aramco, Safety Officer, Interview, Question, and Answer. Question: what strategies do you use to foster a culture of safety within a team or organization? I believe in leading by example and consistently communicating the importance of safety. I encourage open dialogue about safety concerns, recognize and reward safe behavior, and involve employees in safety planning and decision-making, regular training, transparent communication, and a visible commitment to safety from leadership help to embed a strong safety culture within the organization. Question: how do you measure the success of a safety program? Success can be measured through a combination of leading and lagging indicators. Leading indicators include safety training participation rates, the number of safety observations, and proactive hazard identifications. Lagging indicators include incident rates, near-miss reports, and the severity of accidents. Regular audits, employee feedback, and benchmarking against industry standards also provide valuable insights into the effectiveness of the safety program. Question: how do you implement and monitor a Permit to Work (PTW) system? Implementing a PTW system involves establishing a clear process for issuing, managing, and closing permits for hazardous work activities. This includes training employees and contractors on the PTW procedures, ensuring all permits are reviewed and authorized by competent personnel, and maintaining accurate records. Monitoring involves regular audits, spot checks, and reviewing permit compliance as part of safety inspections to ensure that the system is being followed correctly. Question: what is the role of safety data sheets (SDS) in a safety program? Safety data sheets provide essential information on the properties of chemical substances, including hazards, safe handling, storage, and emergency measures. They are a critical component of a safety program because they help in risk assessment, inform training programs, and ensure compliance with regulatory requirements. I ensure that SDSs are readily accessible to all employees, and that they are regularly updated and reviewed. Question: tell us about a time when you had to adapt quickly to a change in safety regulations. In one instance, new regulations regarding confined space entry were introduced, requiring significant changes to our procedures. I quickly organized a task force to review the new requirements, updated our safety protocols, and conducted training sessions for all relevant personnel. We also performed a gap analysis to identify areas needing immediate attention, and implemented changes swiftly to ensure compliance. Question: describe a challenging safety project you managed, and how you ensured its success. I managed the implementation of a comprehensive lockout and tagout (LOTO) program at a large facility. The challenge was to train a diverse workforce and ensure consistent application of the procedures. I started with a thorough risk assessment, developed detailed procedures, and conducted multiple training sessions tailored to different departments. I established a team of LOTO champions to provide ongoing support, and conducted regular audits to ensure compliance. The program significantly reduced incidents related to uncontrolled energy sources. Question: how would you handle a situation where senior management is pushing for faster project completion at the expense of safety? I would present a clear case to senior management, emphasizing the long-term benefits of maintaining high safety standards, such as avoiding costly accidents, regulatory fines, and reputational damage. I would use data and examples from past incidents to illustrate the risks of compromising safety. Additionally, I would propose alternative solutions that could meet project deadlines without compromising safety, such as optimizing workflows or increasing resources. Question: what steps would you take if you discovered that safety equipment was being tampered with? First, I would immediately address the safety risk by ensuring that the tampered equipment is taken out of service and replaced or repaired. I would then investigate to identify the cause and individuals responsible for the tampering. This would involve reviewing surveillance footage, conducting interviews, and analyzing the maintenance logs. Based on the findings, I would take appropriate disciplinary action and reinforce training on the importance of using safety equipment correctly. Additionally, I would implement measures to prevent future tampering, such as improving monitoring and access control. Question: how do you manage the safety of hazardous material transportation? Managing the safety of hazardous material transportation involves ensuring compliance with relevant regulations, such as those set by the Department of Transportation, or the International Maritime Dangerous Goods (IMDG) Code. I would ensure that all personnel involved in the transportation process are properly trained, that vehicles and containers are regularly inspected and maintained, and that proper documentation and labeling are in place, emergency response plans, and communication protocols would also be established to address any incidents during transportation. Question: what are the key considerations for developing an emergency response plan for an oil and gas facility? Key considerations include identifying potential emergency scenarios, for example, fires, explosions, chemical spills, developing specific response procedures for each scenario, and ensuring clear communication channels. The plan should include roles and responsibilities, evacuation routes, emergency contacts, and coordination with external emergency services. Regular drills and training are essential to ensure preparedness. Additionally, the plan should be reviewed and updated regularly to reflect any changes in operations or regulations.